That's it. A lot of the love I had for wanting to be a part of the industry is not there anymore. I don't even associate myself with the industry. You know what I'm saying? I'm not an industry artist. I'm an artist in the industry. You know?
And you've always stood alone, and you know, bloodline.
I don't hang with niggas. You're not gonna see me at every party, every industry party, all the clubs. I go somewhere quiet, man, shoot pool with me and my mans and them. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of shit I do. You know what I'm saying? Fuck my remote control cars, jump on the 4-wheelers. You know what I mean? I ain't with all that in the club shit, throwing it up and all that bullshit. I ain't got time for that shit, man. I mean, cause then you find yourself doing the same shit every fucking day. What are you, a fucking alcoholic? You know what I mean? Come on, man. Give it a fucking break, man. Live a little. You know what I mean? I play with my kids, man. I play with my toys, I play with my dogs, man. You know what I'm saying? We go somewhere, shoot pool. We do what the fuck we do. You know what I mean? That's why you see us in places that you don't normally see. Niggas like, damn, why you here? Well, I'm here because why are you here, motherfucker? You here playing video games? Hey, then. What the fuck?
Back in the 1990s and early 2000s, hip-hop was exploding in popularity, and many rappers were becoming rich and famous. But not everyone trusted the people working behind the scenes, especially a powerful music mogul named Diddy. 2. Well-known artists, Ice Cube and DMX, were among the few who spoke out and warned others about him and Jay-Z.
You're hearing Diddy everywhere, okay?
Yeah.
So, did you ever have any kind of run-in with Diddy? Did you ever do anything with Diddy? Any projects you worked on with him?
Yeah, he produced a few records, or had his producers do a few records on my War and Peace album, the Peace Disc. Yeah.
How was he to work with?
It was cool. You know, he gave us great music. We flew out to New York, and I was mainly in the studio with the producer. You know, he had a stable of producers, so I was in the studio with his stable of producers, and I think we did some great music. And you know, I really kind of, lost contact with him and really stopped, dealing with Puffy around 94. Yeah.
Any specific reason?
Yeah, I mean, they was doing their thing, I was doing mine. And, I'm not the partying type. You know what I mean? I ain't never been to a Diddy party. Ain't never really wanted to go. But I don't go to a lot of people parties. That just ain't what I'm in it for. You've been the one, you've been to them all.
Are you surprised at what things are coming out with Diddy at all? Or you're like, you have no idea, it's none of my business, you'll live longer? Is that kind of like the mindset?
I'm surprised. How could you be surprised with anything that happens in hip hop? Hip hop is the Wild West. So you're gonna have the good, you're gonna have the bad, you're gonna have the...
Ice Cube, a West Coast legend and former NWA member, didn't trust how the music industry treated artists. In interviews and in his music, he talked about shady deals and fake friendships, hinting that Diddy cared more about money than loyalty. DMX, known for his raw, emotional lyrics and deep voice, was even more direct. At first, Ice Cube actually defended Diddy when the early allegations came out.
Targeted, or some of the stuff he's got, there's credibility on what they're coming after him with the tapes and the feds and raiding his Miami home, his LA home?
I believe he's being targeted.
You believe he's being targeted?
Yeah. I believe, somebody, has the power to pull the trigger to make, this stuff, this domino effect happen.
Okay. All right. So you think he's being targeted. So you don't think, Suge said, you can say what you want about Diddy, but Diddy didn't learn to like young boys. He learned it from a man named Clive Davis. He threw Clive Davis in there. It doesn't sound like you're part of that camp. You're part of the camp that you think he's being targeted.
I don't know enough to even be able to be specific on any of this stuff. It's just all speculation. I just know he was cool up until a point, and then this stuff started happening. So I believe somebody, like I said, yo, He's our new guy. We on this year.
He allegedly called out Diddy directly in interviews, saying he didn't trust him and believed Diddy didn't care about the artists he worked with. Gene Deal, however, was not impressed with Ice Cube's comments.
Man, the first thing I want to ask you about is Ice Cube. He came out with a comment that went viral.
God.
He said that he feel like Diddy is being targeted. How you feel about him saying that?
My man, Ice Cube was saying what, if you read through the line what Ice Cube was saying, he was saying that all us or all of them has done the same shit Diddy been doing. And because he pissed somebody off, they targeted him. They're gonna make an example out of him. Whatever you do at this point in time, you understand, we gonna crush everything that you got to show the other people behind him. You don't come out and speak up or speak out on us. What Ice Cube was saying, brother, was that it ain't only Diddy. Picked on, targeted, that means there's other people that they know, but they just not gonna say anything about it. You understand? They're not gonna use them right now and put them up on a pedestal and knock them down like they doing Diddy. If Diddy hadn't done anything, if Diddy wasn't involved in anything, ain't nothing they could do to you. They could come at you, but if you got enough money like he had enough money, you understand? Whatever they say, the lies don't stand, bro. The truth stand. So Ice Cube saying that, I was a little disappointed. But what he was actually letting y'all know was this. It ain't only Diddy. There's other people. But because he came out and called those people racist, because he came out and tried to put a lawsuit against them, they gonna show him you don't bite the hand that feeds you. That's what that was all.
At the time, many people assumed these were just typical rap beefs or industry drama. But years later, as more stories surfaced about Diddy's behavior and the way he ran his business, often alongside notable figures like Jay-Z, the warnings from Ice Cube and DMX started to make more sense. Diddy and Jay-Z have been connected for years, with some even alleging that their relationship may have gone beyond just business.
Diddy party I ever been to was out in public, and there was no freak off shit. There was no outwardly gay shit going on or anything like that.
So that's been going around since the 90s, him being bisexual?
I heard that's why he had got fired from Uptown, that he got caught in a precarious act, doing something real baby oil-ish in the office. You know, now I'm not gonna get into the rumor of who the other dude was, but y'all heard the rumor, and homeboy, you know, the other dude says it's not true, but I don't know. I'm just saying that was the rumor since back then.
Yeah, somebody told me about how they walked in on Diddy getting fellatio from another man.
Yep.
Wow, dude. But speaking of baby oil, how you feel about the feds finding over 1,000 bottles of baby oil?
Of baby oil and lubricant. Don't forget, they said and lubricant. So you gotta, you know, maybe could have been 500 and 500. I don't know, you know, but it's a slippery slope, Art. Like, you know, it's a very slippery slope when it comes to baby oil, you know. I don't know why you would need. First of all right, as a man, if you know about the anatomy of a woman and you know how to get her in the right frame of mind, no oils are needed. She's self-lubricating. Okay? So that leads me to believe that's for something else that needed moisturizing.
And now, years later, all those early warnings, once brushed off as beef or jealousy, are starting to feel more like predictions. Was it just business, or was there something deeper going on behind closed doors? With names like Diddy and Jay-Z at the center of so many unanswered questions, one thing's for sure: the truth always finds its way to the surface. If this shocked you, hit that like button. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Were Ice Cube and DMX ahead of their time, or is this all just coincidence? Subscribe now if you're ready for what's coming next. Because the industry secrets, they're just starting to leak.